Hi, welcome to Yogi Girl Tea. We're going to start in Sukhasana. You can also sit with your knees up and on your feet in Vajrasana. We're going to start out with some flexion extensions. But first, we're going to get present and be aware of our breath. So let's do some Dirga breathing. You'll inhale and exhale one chamber at a time. So you start inhaling through your abdomen and feel your abdomen protrude out. Inhale into your chest cavity, up into your rib cage and your chest. And then you're going to pause at the top. And then exhale one cavity at a time through your chest, your rib cage, and your abdomen will come back in when you inhale or exhale. Let's do it a couple times. This breath brings awareness onto your body, into your breath, and are present in the moment. And now we're going to do some flexion extension. Start with your arm down, your right arm down, hand into the ground, and slowly raise your left arm up, over. Keep your arms behind your ears, and just bend at the side. Not going too far down like this, but holding yourself up and making sure that your torso stays in place. So you're bending right here and it's getting the action of stretching the side body and you're not putting too much weight here, not getting the stretch that you need. So if you want to make sure that your hip bones are on the ground, what you can do is you can grab a hold from behind and just pull each side out one by one manually and do it that way. So. And make sure inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. Alternate sides. Now we're going to do another form of a seated twist, and it's just turning your arms, placing one behind you, one on your knee. Turning to your right, looking over your right shoulder. You want to make sure you're still sitting upright. And then center to the other side. Do a seated back bend. And stretch. And then come into tabletop. Knees directly underneath your hip flexors. Palms down. We're going to do cat-cow. So cat, arch your upper back, tuck your chin to your chest. Then you're going into cow on the exhale. Push your gaze ahead of you. Remember to breathe. And we're going to keep your left hand rooted to the ground and swing your right arm up and your gaze up to the sky. Bring your arm down, thread the needle, face towards the earth, and back up. Make sure you're breathing. And then on the third one, you will lay your face to the ground and just focus on your breath. And reach your right hand to the ground and swing your left arm up and your gaze to the ceiling. And bring your left arm down. Thread the needle. Now, I want you to bend, press that bend in your toes, push your weight towards your palms to the ground, and slowly bring your hips up into our first downward dog. Your heels may or may not touch the ground, as long as you feel comfortable. If you feel too much pull in your hamstrings and your glutes, then you might want to bend your knee. Put a slight bend in your knee. We're going to bring our right leg up. And then knee to chest. And then on the second time, we're going to bring our foot all the way through. Come all the way up, gain our balance, and begin warrior one. Palms to the ground. Step back into plank. Slowly lower chaturanga. Dog, Dandasana, downward facing dog. And that's our flow. So then your left leg comes up, knee to chest. Bring your foot through, tie your palms, find your balance, slowly, at your own pace, come up. Warrior one. You want your arms even are behind your ears. Lower it down. Go through our flow, or you could choose not to take your flow. It's up to you. Now you have alternatives here. When you lower down, you can come into baby cobra, or lift your legs all the way and be an up dog. And back into down dog. Now from down dog, you're going to leg up, step through, come into warrior one. Turn your back foot to a 90-degree angle. Make sure that your front knee is over your ankle and not too far extended over your toes. So hold in your core, engage it, and really extend out forward, side angle. Make sure you're not putting too much weight on your front forearm, and your left arm is behind your ears. We're going to come back, reverse triangle, and cartwheel our hands to the ground. Step back into plank, lower chaturanga, take your flow if you would like. Left leg in the air. Bring your knee in and step your feet to your palms. Find your balance. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale, warrior one. On your exhale, angle your back foot to a 90-degree angle. And put a slight bend in your front knee. Make sure your knee is not over your toes. If you have to, step your feet in. We're going to extend, side angle, and reverse triangle. Cartwheel hands. Take your flow. Now we're going to jump or step our feet to the front of our mat. You want your hands down to your side. Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, swing your arms up above your head. And then forward fold down, palms to the ground. Half lift. Forward fold down. Half lift. Forward fold down. Now we're going to step our right foot back. Lower your knee to the ground. And you're going to come up into a palms to the ground. And twist. Alternating sides. Now, one of my favorite things to do is what I'm getting us ready for. If you would like, now here's a block. You're welcome to alternate. Make sure you have blocks, props of some sort around you, and a resistance band. So they may help. These are some sort of yoga circles that I use, and I'll show you what for in a minute. So you have the choice to lift your leg. If you don't want to, you can leave your knee down. We're going to come up. And then we're going to come all the way up. And we're going to go into the side triangle. Now you're going to keep your legs straight. Modify by bringing your legs closer if need be, and using a block on any level of side or whatever works best for you. I'm short, and I really don't particularly feel comfortable in this pose for long, so but it's good to get the stretch in. So put your gaze to the ceiling. I'm just going to hold this pose. Make sure you're breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Come back. Step your back foot forward and your left foot back. Breathe. And remove your block out of your way. Come back down. Lower your knees. And we are going to extend our right arm and our left leg. Engaging your core. Make sure it's not just sagging. Everything being held up with intention. And alternate. Next time that we go through, when we lift our left leg and our right arm, we take our right arm and you have the option to grab a hold of your foot. If you would like to not grab a hold of your foot, you can simply keep your knee down, grab a strap, wrap it around your foot, and just begin to hold on to it like this, and it'll get you there if you ever want to go there. Alternate. And release. And lift and put it down dog. Step your left foot forward. Come up. Warrior one. Put your left arm through your leg and come into a bind. If you don't want to do that, you could put your arms to the side like so. You could just hold them back. So I'm going to take my bind. Something that you could do is grab your strap, grab a hold of it with one of your hands that's over your knee, and then hold this way. It'll get you there. Bind. And bring your foot forward, come back. Make sure you're breathing. Forward, forward fold, half lift, forward fold. Really just let your body hang here. You can do opposite arm, opposite arm. Goal is to have your chest as close to your knees as possible. If you have to bend your knees, that's fine. If you're having a particularly stressful day, I recommend doing this throughout your day. just to really feel all the weight and stress roll off. Truly letting go. Swing your arms to the top. And we are going to do a little exercise that I like to use this for. This is a good example of what these are for. So if when your arm's over your shoulder, grab a hold of the circle from the back, and you may or may not need this, but if you cannot reach with your hand, your other hand, this works perfect. Then you can crawl your fingers up it slowly, and eventually you may be able to touch your hands. I'll let you know when I do that. Release. Alternate. Or you can use your strap, obviously, if you don't have these. I just would Google yoga circles. You'll be able to find them. Also, if you're wanting to go into a crazy pose, which I can't do, you can begin without it. This will help. Yeah. So, or another example, come to a seated position, because we're going to get to the end of our first yoga video on YouTube here. So my battery's dying. So I gotta hurry finish. So put it on your feet. You might really just extend your foot. Nice. Come down to a fold. Make sure you're breathing. Switch feet. Let's do head circles and really just release our tension. So rotate clockwise and then counterclockwise. Swing your arms up to the ceiling. Extend your legs forward and fold. Bend your knees if you need to. And we are going to lay down one vertebrae at a time, coming to Sukhasana. Extend your arms up over you, really get a good stretch in. Get ready to bring your body to stillness. Bring your palms facing up on the ground so you can receive your blessings from your workout and your practice. And let go of any thoughts, like a leaf, let's go of the like a tree, let's go with the leaves in the fall. And slowly let your thoughts go. Just see them as things floating in the sky and let them continue to pass. If one thought comes in, you send it off with the other ones into the sky like clouds passing you. Come into stillness. Bring your attention to your breath. As thoughts come and go, just acknowledge them and release them. This is Sukhasana. Slowly bring your attention back to my voice. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. When you're ready, pick a side and roll over on it. In a comfortable fetal position. Use your palms to push yourself up and come back into Sukhasana. Keep your eyes closed. Swing your arms above your head, palms to heart center. Thank you for meeting me at the mat for my first YouTube video. The light in me sees, honors, respects, and loves the light in you. Namaste.